So here's the thing about Anglicanism. Anglicanism is broad, and there's enough room in Anglicanism that I don't think that we need to necessarily say evangelicals be gone or Reformed Anglicans be gone or Anglo Catholics be gone. I think that there's ways to express those particulars within Anglicanism that doesn't diminish or denigrate the central foundational teachings and spirituality of Anglicanism. And I think the problem that we see right now in Anglicanism is not that there's an existence of evangelicals and Reformed and Anglo Catholics all trying to exist together. It's that all three of these have the tendency to move away from the theological foundation of Anglicanism. And they end up becoming or looking a lot more like these other traditions, to the point where the Anglican identity doesn't really play a whole lot of role in what they are. And so you have Anglo Catholics that everybody complains about because they essentially are mimicking Rome or mimicking the East and trying to be exactly like them to the detriment of their actual Anglicanism. You have Reformed guys that are trying to mimic a Westminsterian Presbyterianism with a prayer book, and it's to the detriment of their Anglicanism. And then you've got the low church evangelicals that are wearing a stole over a collared shirt and jeans, and it is to the detriment of their Anglicanism. And so, what they're trying to get at, the evangelicals are trying to be, evangelistic. They want to reach the lost, and they don't want to put a bunch of uh, things in the way of actually being accessible. That's a great impulse. But there's a way to do that within Anglicanism, true to Anglicanism, not ditching the vestments, not ditching the ritualism, true to Anglicanism. There's a way to do that. Same with the Reformed guys. They want to emphasize the sovereignty of God, they want to emphasize confessionalism. There is a way to do that within the context of Anglicanism. They don't have to become essentially Presbyterian to do that. And for the Anglo Catholics, they do not have to look like Rome. They do not have to look like the East in order to be truly Catholic. And so I think there's a way, and it's not without its tensions, but I think that there is a way for these traditions to exist. I shouldn't even use traditions. There's a way for these expressions or these emphases to exist within Anglicanism, but it is going to require a true commitment to Anglicanism as such, and not simply paying lip service to it and then going about your business elsewhere with a totally different tradition and framework.